Yeah, hey, what's up? My name is Don Verley. They call me the big voice of Lagos. I'm so glad, so excited to come your way this very time. So wherever place you're watching from, maybe morning, afternoon, I hope the weather is good to you. All right. Now, today I want to talk about something very interesting, and I want you to pay close attention because I feel bothered. I feel it's something that can actually be avoided. All right, because one thing about information gives you guideline. When you're properly informed, you can perform rightly. Okay, it's only when you're not informed that you can actually go wrong. So I realize between men and women, like man and woman, people where they die quick. I've done how do I put it, I've actually done a lot of research. I've done some questionnaires and find out from one or two persons. I find I say men, they die quick. And some of these things where they kill men, I think is something that can actually be avoided. Now let's take it back to your family. You know the kind of a family you're coming from, and in that family, poverty is spelled in capital letter. Like even the poor calls you poor. And you think you've grown of age and you want to settle down. You fail to ask yourself question. What should I do before I think I should settle down? Okay? Because some of these questions, you don't answer these questions, you don't ask yourself those questions, you just jump because you feel you're not getting younger, you feel you want to do like others, you feel you want to be like others. But listen, knowing full well that your family background is poor, you have nobody to assist you, you have nobody there, bro, I think your number one decision should be setting yourself up first. You see, marriage is beautiful, but marriage becomes frustrating and a cause when you don't have proper planning. You don't get married hoping that after marriage you'll get rich. No. You must have a structure. Okay? You know that the family you're coming from, poverty is just written all over. You just work at something. All right? I'm not saying you must have money, you must be very rich, but at least have source of income. You must have a life before you're a wife. There must be a life. There must be something sustaining you. Okay? Now forget the fact they say, okay, women are meant to support us, assist us. But hey, originally from the Bible, women are not meant. Are you getting me? Women are helpmeet. So when some of you are having it at the back of your mind, when I want to marry a woman that is working on, and so that it's not a bad idea. But listen, that shouldn't be your headline. Get a life for yourself. Then when you get a life, you think you're matured enough to settle down, then get a woman who you know for sure has something doing, or someone who is sensible, someone who is creational, someone who has this entrepreneurial skill, someone who can actually create something. All right, there's no job you're doing for now. Okay, if I invest the least amount of money, you can actually do something with it. That's the kind of a woman you want. Love becomes frustrating when both partners are not sensible enough to work together. I don't know if someone is watching me or kind of getting me. All right, because take it or leave it. Majority of the things that kills men, bill. You marry from a home where the woman is lazy, she's not willing to do anything. The parents of the woman, they are lazy, they're not willing to do anything. They're just there believing that one day you do this. The family of the girl, maybe the younger ones, they are depending on you for them to finish up their school. You're paying their bills, you're doing this, you're doing that. Oga, look at you, look at your grave. I'm not trying to curse you, but that's the truth. Because one, you'll be living your life for them, and you have the kids now, the children are here. So you see the way your lifespan will be cutting short. You understand? Bills there, bills here, bills here, bills here. You become a shadow of yourself. Marriage is a blessing and not a curse. It becomes a curse when you don't strategically position yourself. And sometimes you don't even know what you want. There's a difference between want and desire. Are you getting me? You can desire something, but that is not your want. Are you getting me? So for those of you who think men die before their time, do your question is most times, ask most of them. You will realize the mistakes. Majority of them don't understand. I don't have anybody that helps me. I don't have anybody that I can call when I'm in need. Okay, I am just me and my everything. You don't just need anyhow woman to come into your life. A lazy woman who is not creational, who cannot multiply anything, who doesn't have anything to offer, shouldn't come around you. You don't know your background. You're looking for a beautiful woman with big ass, with this, and you just want to have it. Is it for decoration? You get tired of the same thing that you got attracted to. That is the law of diminishing returns. So what I'm trying to say is set your factors right. As a young man who is single, set your factors right. Set it right and put it that way and follow it. I tell you, you will live happily. Then secondly again too, come on. You're struggling, your wife is struggling, you guys are barely struggling to survive, and you're giving birth to so many children. I don't understand. Listen, children needs attention, children needs money, children needs all the care. You can't bring a child into this world and not take care of the child. If for now what you can actually handle is one, go ahead. If you just got married, you guys have not settled, you guys are still here to balance, then chill for a while. Give yourself 1-2 years. I'm talking about people who just got married. 1-2 years to balance before you bring a child into this world. Okay? And also understand when to say no. Your in-laws, learn to say no when it's not there. They shouldn't put you under pressure that picking you marry, you don't marry the family. If you don't marry the daughter, what's up? They're not going to survive. They're not going to cater for themselves. Learn to say no when you know you can't. I'm not saying you don't assist. I'm not saying don't support. But men, you see some men walking on the road. They are talking to themselves. They're just a shadow of themselves. Even when the car is passing and honey, they can't. Unless you shout at them, they get themselves. No, that's not how it ought to be. Mistakes are made, and these mistakes are mistakes that ought not to have happened. Then I've talked about those who are starting their lives now. You now that is already in the mess. How do you come out on value? How do I come out? That's the question. Now I'll tell you one thing you must do. Now one thing you must do is accept the fact that you are in a big mess. Okay? Now, way forward. Because it's only when you know that there's a problem that you can actually seek for solution. All right? First, you try to trace where all these things started. You must know where it all started from. If your wife is not doing anything willing to do, come on, take it up. If it's to take her to the family, report to them. Tell them that you can't be the only one suffering all of these things, that you're going mad. Are you getting me? That is then another thing again too. Now you start cutting down things. I don't know who send you. You don't get money. You see the struggle. They carry your children, they go put for school where they say every time they find where you go borrow money to pay school fees. Who told you we don't have affordable schools? Who told you we don't have schools that you can pay as you earn? You're staying in an apartment every year, the amount of money you're paying. Come on. You must cut your coat according to your available material. You start from your rent, that's the major thing that makes the money. You start from the school. Then the clothing, come on, everything gets size. While you're waiting for God to elevate you, but at the same time you cut to the level you are. All right? Then second again too, you minimize where the money goes to. Anything that is not necessary, you cut it off. Anything that is not necessary, you do what? You cut it off. Then try, not by quarrel, try to see how you can use love, or whoever your wife adores a lot, let her start up something. If she's not schooled enough to get a job, no matter how small it is, no matter the little amount of money that comes in, addition is addition. Okay? Then aside from that, you need to talk to someone. People can share their experience with you and tell you how it worked for them, and you'll be fine. So rather than die alone and bearing the name, I'm a man, you will die before your time. We're bringing more of this series your way, but for now, I definitely will take a pause, okay? I promise to bring this bit by bit because this topic is very elaborate, it's very large. So I think this little one I have dropped, let me get the reactions. Let me get the reactions on your comment sections, and please do well to share this video. Who knows, someone in your own platform might actually be so much in love with it and might learn something, okay? So God willing, we'll definitely come up with another volume, another part, and of course, we're going to be concentrating on the strategic ways you can actually come out from that bondage, from that pain, from that depression that is pulling you down, all in the name of the word I am a man. Thank you so much, and do have yourself a wonderful and amazing day.